Is Facebook gonna die in 2020? Well, that's a question I'm gonna answer for you today, and you guys should be really excited because I've brought people like Sean Vossler, Jeremy Adams and Maxwell Finn, Ruan Marino, Patrick Kenny, Nathan Hirsch, and several others on to talk about Facebook marketing, where they see it going in 2020. So if you're interested in their thoughts and mine, stay tuned, here we go. All right, welcome back everybody. My name is Jordan Steen, also known as Serial Entrepreneur, and at this channel we talk all about social media marketing, starting an agency, a personal brand, or really just building a business online. So if you're interested in learning about any of those topics mentioned, or you want free resources, free trainings that we give away every single week, then you wanna hit that subscribe button and the notification bell in the bottom right-hand corner so you get all of our updates. Now, 2020 doesn't seem that far away, right? We're approaching the end of 2018, coming into 2019, but that's only really about a year away now. So why am I saying that Facebook might be dead in 2020? Well, in reality, it probably won't be, but there are going to be a lot of things that are going to influence the change in this industry, like other social platforms coming in or dying out, other technologies being introduced into the industry, like virtual reality or 3D video and imaging. So all of these things are gonna be really, really cool to see how it plays into social media marketing, what platforms stick around, which ones are still relevant in another year or two, and which ones are actually just gonna, kind of fall off the face of the earth. Oh, and PS, for all of you Facebook marketers who might be interested in some free training, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, all you need to do is stay tuned until the end of this video, and we'll make sure that you get access to our free Facebook training course. But like I said in the beginning, we had a ton of really awesome influencers and marketers in the industry. You probably recognized a lot of their names in the beginning that we brought on and we interviewed, or not really interviewed, but we asked them, what are your thoughts? Where do you think Facebook marketing will be? How do you think it's gonna be used in 2020? Will it be relevant or will it not? And so we went through and asked them, and here are their thoughts. So let's go through those really, really quickly. So all of these people that I brought on are, again, they're very important influencers in the marketing industry. They're very heavily involved either with marketers or marketing in general. So let's go ahead and start this off, and I wanna talk to you about Nathan Hirsch's quote. Nathan is the owner of FreeUp, which is an outsourcing platform that he developed 3 years ago, which is doing several millions in revenue every single year. And he had this to say about Facebook marketing in 2020. By 2020, Facebook marketing will be a channel tapped into by businesses online and offline from all over the world, whether in a free capacity, building communities through pages and groups, or in a paid capacity, targeting specific niches of customers using Facebook advertising. It will be a powerful tool for businesses. Chatbots will become a normal part of Facebook marketing as well, giving businesses further ability to automate communication with their audience. So I have to agree with Nathan. Chatbots are gonna be super, super huge in 2020, and they're already becoming one of the most popular things in the marketing space right now. Why? Because it automates all of the nitty-gritty type of work that you don't wanna have to do, or the questions you don't wanna have to respond to because you have to do it 100 times a day. And so bots are super, super important, but they're also great for marketing because you can send messages to people, not just, customer support style messages, but actual marketing messages to people to try to get them to buy products or at least inquire about the product more. And if you wanna learn more about Facebook Messenger and automation bots, good thing for you, we've already put together a video, so check out this link in the top right-hand corner. So the second person I brought on is Ruan Marino, and Ruan is an SEO expert, but he is also very good at Facebook marketing. He does that for his clients. Basically, has this really cool approach where he works with local businesses running SEO campaigns up front, and then he does remarketing campaigns with Facebook and Instagram later. It's a very smart approach, but here are Ruan's thoughts on Facebook marketing in 2020. With the increase in cost per click over the next few years, marketers will be forced to build a brand and look for organic growth opportunities. This is why my eyes are on Google, YouTube, and Instagram. So basically what Ruan is trying to say is that Facebook cost per click is rising, right? Just like Google, we talked about this in a previous video where Google's cost per click or ad costs started to rise because it became more and more popular because people found out how cheap it was to get leads, right? Same thing's happening with Facebook right now. It's actually increasing in ad costs because of the fact that it started started off so cheap to compete with other platforms like Google and to optimize their platform. And now that they have it running and working really, really effectively, they're gonna start raising the cost because they can, right? And so and not only that, but more businesses are coming in, which means less traffic, less volume, which means less inventory for their ads to be sent to. Basically, inventory is you and I getting on Facebook and scrolling through the feed. That would be considered inventory for ads, right? And so that inventory is becoming more and more scarce, which means the cost per click is gonna go up. So Ruan is saying he's looking at other platforms because of that fact. So Instagram is actually super cheap. Why? Because it's newer than Facebook as far as an ad platform. So the cost per click there is a lot cheaper than on Facebook. So keep those things in mind. Now, the third person you guys definitely know of if you guys took Tai Lopez's social media marketing agency course, his name is Sean Bossler. And Sean is a great person to learn email marketing, copywriting. He's just all around a great marketer and someone that you definitely want to learn from. So let's see what Sean had to say. For me, Facebook has always been about building a personal connection with both family and friends, but also influencers and decision makers. It's been the best platform for getting your name in the face of those who you're looking to influence. That's what I love about Sean. He's just a funny kind of guy. On the personal account side, it's where most of my best clients' relationships have started. However, the trend lately is less regularly used by influencers on the personal account side. Most seem to prefer Instagram for daily use. So what Sean is saying here is the fact that he thinks that Facebook is really great on the personal account side. I think what he's trying to say is that business pages are getting kind of played out because there's so many marketers on Facebook and people are starting to tune out. It's almost becoming white noise on Facebook. The ads are, right? It's not every ad. There are still those ads that will always pop out. Like my boy Billy Jean, who unfortunately couldn't make it on this, even though he said he was going to. He's just been so busy over the last couple of weeks renovating his office and doing all of that. But Facebook is getting super crowded. And if you can make ads stand out like Billy Jean is able to do every single time, then you're gonna obviously get the views that you're looking for. However, if you're just creating a standard generic ad that everybody else in the industry is placing, you're gonna have a hard time. And that's what Sean is trying to say here. He feels like the personal pages work better because the algorithm is actually, worked out a little differently than a business pages would, right? We want our personal friends to show up more than a business page, right? And so he's saying it was super effective, but even now it's becoming hard to remain relevant on a personal type of page just because of the fact that, again, Facebook is super crowded with all kinds of people talking about all kinds of different things. So like Ruan, he's saying he's looking at other platforms like Instagram for day-to-day use and day-to-day updates, which is something you guys definitely want to take into consideration as well. And I also do the same kind of thing. So quick question, do you guys feel like you get more engagement on Facebook when you post or on Instagram? Type that in the comments below and let me know. So this next person, Jeremy Adams, is affiliated, well, not affiliated, he's really co-owners with Maxwell Finn, and they own Unicorn Innovations, and their platform is all about just teaching digital marketing. That's why we get along so well. And what they had to say is also, it's just funny because a lot of the guys are saying a lot of the same things. So really take these pieces of advice to heart.
Hey, what's up there? Jeremy Adams with Unicorn Innovations, and I wanted to do this video for Jordan to talk about where I think Facebook marketing is going to be in the next few years by 2020. And really where it's heading now, and it's inevitable, is that you're going to have to be able to spend money to be profitable after the initial customer acquisition. For example, that years ago when we first started marketing, you could make so much money, 4x, 5x return on ads, and the days of that are really numbered. So what's happening is that's continuing to squeeze out people that aren't real businesses and are just looking to make a quick dollar. So to really maximize your ability to scale and grow your business on Facebook, you need to have that back end in place because it's just going to continually get more expensive to acquire customers on the front end, and you're going to need to be able to make profit on the back end. So hopefully this was helpful, and look forward to connecting.
So essentially, like I said, Jeremy's thoughts are the same as a lot of ours, where we feel like the platform is getting more and more expensive as far as ads are concerned. So you need to get on now, and you need to also, like Jeremy said, set up the back end. What does he mean by the back end? The back end is how you track your data, how you use that data to create audiences that you remarket to, right? How you have any products set up within your Facebook Business Manager, right? If you sell products online, how do you have those products set up and how are you marketing those products? All of these things are super important to have set up properly, because if not, you're not gonna get the best benefit or any benefit out of using Facebook in 2020. The next person I brought on is Patrick Kenny, and if you guys don't know who Patrick Kenny is, go ahead and go follow him on Facebook. Patrick is in the Forex industry, but he also runs an agency and a PR agency. He's heavily involved in entrepreneurship and marketing. But I wanted to give you guys his thoughts because he primarily uses Facebook as a platform for his Forex training academy. And so here's what Patrick had to say. Facebook marketing is among the top tools that are underutilized in today's marketplace. With high reach and low cost, influencers, brands, and products can grow at an exponential rate compared to traditional methods. Advertising on Facebook and social media in general should be the top priority of everyone for many years to come. By 2020, social media advertising, specifically Facebook, will become increasingly popular as costs will rise. This is the perfect time to take advantage before the masses do. Again, every single person has a consistent message that I want you guys to take into account, okay? Costs are rising. You need to start doing it now while they're cheap. They're 4 times to 10 times cheaper than it will be in just 2 years, all right? So start advertising now. The second thing is have that backend set up and ready to go. Really know what you're doing with your data. Understand how your audiences work and perform. Really know what you're spending to acquire leads and how you can bring that number down even further. All of these things are things that they recommend, and here are my thoughts. So in 2020, I think Facebook is gonna be a completely different monster. I see a couple of things happening. Number one, I feel like Facebook might buy Craigslist. And the reason why is because Facebook is taking that Google approach where they're buying up competitors in their industry so that way they can bring it all in-house, right? Because it's more cost effective to run in-house. I see Facebook buying Craigslist because they're really working on trying to make their marketplace something that people always use whenever they go to buy and sell stuff and they don't want to go to Amazon or eBay to try and sell it. So I see Craigslist coming in and being that kind of gateway to helping them figure out how to build a real sustainable marketplace in their platform. Another thing that I see them trying to do is compete with Google Maps, okay? I think Facebook has the opportunity and the ability to be able to create a mapping system that will be super competitive with Google if they build it the right way and they don't really, I would say they don't release it too early and put out a crappy map product that nobody's gonna wanna use. They put in a lot of work and research and really put in the funds that are necessary to build up some sort of map platform. I think it could be something that they look to in the future. One more final thought on Facebook is that I see them using micro influencers and influencers a lot more on their platform. I feel like they're going to shift a lot of their focus into working with those types of businesses more than the brick and mortar or local style of business, because I feel like people really engage better with brands, or at least personal brands and influencers, than they do with a business. And I think you all would agree. One final thing, and it's not really Facebook, it's IGTV, but as we know, Facebook owns Instagram. I feel like IGTV could be a good long form platform, but I think it's only going to be used in specific niches or industries like entertainment, sports, events, things of that nature. I don't see people putting up actual, shows or long form style, like sitcoms or anything like that that will actually be successful on IGTV. Just because it's in the portrait style, like when you shoot the video, I don't feel like it's gonna be conducive to that style of content or to long form training videos or anything like that. But I do think it will be beneficial to audiences who enjoy entertainment and sports and things of that nature. But those are my thoughts, and those are all of the other influencers who have a lot to do in this industry's thoughts. So if you think any of them are wrong, or if you think any of us are wrong, I would like to know in the comments below. Also, if you agree with anything that we said, please tell me what you agree with below. I'd like to know where you think Facebook will be in 2020. Last but not least, guys, make sure that you go down in the description. Like I told you at the beginning, if you want that free Facebook ads training, it's gonna be right below this video in the description. It'll be that very top link, so go click that and you'll get your hands on our free training. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to do that and hit the notification bell so you get all of our videos, updates, templates, and free training that we give away every single week. But I'm gonna get out of here, so for now, Serial Entrepreneur out. Bye, guys. Ready to start living the six-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.